with no internet connection, or ever experienced a slow mobile connection, like today, for example? Hey, take it easy. Open Garden is an app that enables you to be connected everywhere for free and faster than before. So now let's switch to the Elmo. So as you can see on this tablet, the tablet is connected to several other peers, and there is even, I can see Kate's MacBook, so there might be a Kate in the audience who already installed our software. Hi Kate, thank you. So let's go back to the presentation. We would like all of you to participate in this experiment. It's the first time today that we are going to build a mesh network live using the devices of all of you. We are going to do that all together. So please, how many of you in the audience have an Android tablet or phone? And how many of you have a laptop? So please, go to our website, opengarden.com, and install our software. Just right now. We are going to build it together. Thank you. So the first version of our application already reached over 2.1 million installs. And today, for launch, we announced our version 2.0. It works by crowdsourcing connectivity. That means that you, your friends and coworkers can access the internet jointly and improve your overall speed. By speed, we also mean more reliability and obviously a much faster access to the internet. So now let's go down the features of this version 2.0. This is Mike. Mike has access to a bad Wi-Fi network. And Tom has a great 4G connection. So now, Mike and Tom can access the internet together using, at the same time, Wi-Fi and 4G. This feature is called channel bonding, and they can do that because they both have Open Garden. Let's switch to another scenario. Tom moves places, and he has lost his signal. No more 4G connection, no more 3G connection. But his friends, Jane and Dave, are joining him, and they have a very good connectivity because they are using another carrier network. And Tom now can keep on checking his email and surfing the web with his phone because he's connected to Jane and Dave.
Where is Mike?
All this happens in the background, and Mike hopefully is going to join later to the network. So all that happens in the background and seamlessly. The next scenario is, that's Kim. She's in a cafe and she has access to a private network. And now, this is Mike, back again. And Mike doesn't have the password to access the Wi-Fi. But Mike can access the Wi-Fi network because he connects through Kim's laptop. And Mary, who is arriving in the cafe, poor Mary, she has no data plan on her phone, but she wants to go on her Facebook page. And she can, because she connects to Mike's laptop. And Dave, who was just walking by the cafe, was able to check his email, and guess what? He was able to save on his data plan because he connected seamlessly to Mary's device. So that's Open Garden. And this feature is called multi-hop Wi-Fi offload. It not only extends the range of Wi-Fi hotspots, but also enables all Open Garden users to save on their data plan. So this means the more friends and coworkers and people are joining the Open Garden network, the more people are on the Open Garden network, the better connectivity you can achieve. So let's go back to our experiment and see how many of you have joined the Open Garden network. Wow, that's amazing. So I can see people still joining. So all these people now are joining, and you can see this is live. This is happening live, and we are that's great for us because it's the first time we do it in such a big event. And it's the first time, basically, you are all building a network. Let's go back to the laptop. So you have become part now of an extension of the internet. You are the network. And this application shows you that now it's the new mobile web. More robust, more reliable, made of people and devices. And thank you for participating to this first experiment all together and for building this network made of people and devices. Thank you all.
By the way, I think your server went down for a little bit there, but it just came back. And just for the internet here, if you're sitting at a table with an Ethernet cable, please, please, please plug into the Ethernet cable so it reduces the load on the overall Wi-Fi. Thoughts from our judges on Open Garden's new multi-hopping mesh network?
So I've seen over the last 10 years 2 or 3 other companies doing exactly this. Why is it going to work this time as opposed to the other times?
So it's the first time that you have a complete virtual network that is built through an app. So this is an application. It's not like any mesh network that has been built using hardware. So that means anyone with a device can download the application and turn the device into a router and a node into the mesh. So it's just an app. There is no hardware.
I've seen the other ones, and they were apps as well, or software or executables that ran on laptops. So that's what I'm just wondering, why do you think it'll work? I think it's a difficult consumer value proposition for people to understand. Well, what will happen to my bandwidth? Will I be charged more money? As an investor, I have concern that consumers will be scared off by those factors. So how will you make consumers feel better that they won't face bigger bandwidth bills because other people are using theirs?
So we are processing step by step. The first step with version 1 was to enable our users to share their mobile data with their laptop and tablet. And that gave us a lot of answers, and we are communicating with them constantly. So for now, there is no worry of giving data to someone else because it's basically you sharing with your devices. With this new version that's arriving, now we start really to build a community. And when we will start to encounter people in different places who have the software, then we will introduce an ecosystem of credit which will run in the background to avoid the free riders. But it's still early. We still want to, because anything you introduce in the network today would limit the expansion of the network.
Aside from bandwidth, what is the tax on battery life, particularly for those who have mobile devices and are worried about the battery being run down if they are relaying signals onto other people?
So we've done a great job on that, but I will let Stas answer your question.
And I missed the question.
The question was around tax on battery life.
Multiple network technologies have different battery consumption. For example, Wi-Fi is about a factor of 2 or 3 less than 3G, and 4G is about 50% twice more than 3G. Open Garden, by connecting multiple devices together, allows you to choose less expensive in terms of battery exits for the traffic from the network. The local connections are very cheap compared to the wide area connection. Adding a hop of 2 or local connections basically changes very little, 10-20%. So offloading 3G or 4G to Wi-Fi saves battery for the system as a whole. If you save battery for the system as a whole, each member of the system on average will also save battery.
Can you tell us a little bit about your backgrounds?
About, sorry?
Background.
Yes, sure. So I'm an entrepreneur for more than almost 15 years now, and always in technology and convergence of the web with telecommunications. And Stas built the congestion control called LEDBAT, which has been implemented by BitTorrent, and is now just become 2 months ago a standard of the internet.
And where are you located?
We are located in San Francisco, and in a very specific place. We are on Treasure Island.
All right, let's hear it. Thank you.